Hi guys, this is Ryan from Sanctum Squad. It's probably my second appearance on the channel. Haven't been on for a couple of years, so glad to be back, part of the new team that they've put together. And yeah, I'll be doing a deck profile for my Adventure Dragon Link deck that I came second or third. I didn't quite take the standings for it at the OTS Championship in Worcester. So yeah, we'll get into it. It's a pretty standard list, to be honest, playing punt cards. So for Brave Dragon Link, you only really want to play a small rocket package. So I'm just playing this 5 as the rocket package, really. Yeah, you don't really need 3 of these with the way you play the deck, because it's Hulk Turbo rather than just like a normal Dragon Link deck. So yeah, you are better off only playing the 2 Tracer. And obviously these are only one. Obviously you don't really summon this; it's just a summon off Tracer. And it's obviously Search Tracer. I'll play 2 Black Metal, 1 Red MD. This is a 60 card version of the deck, so you do need to play ways to get to your Dragon players, basically, and this is a good way to do that. Also lets you play 1-for-1, which is a broken tender. Baby Dragons, not much to say there. It's the Brave version, so we're playing the Red Rose package. Destroyer, it's just a good send-off Foolish, gets you into Hulk easy up. Playing the punt cards in this version. Truthfully, after having played with these for a while, I think I am going to end up cutting these. Yeah, another way to get to your Hulk players, obviously dump the adventure cards, and obviously E-Tail is a broken card. 1 Snow, just sending it part of the combo. And then adventure package, not much to say there. Onto the hand traps, play 15 hand traps in the main. So it's 3 Ash, just the best hand trap at the moment. 3 Ogre, really good against the Brave decks, good against Sword Soul. It's going to be really good in the upcoming format, so against Spite.
It's like weird decks as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it comes up a lot, coming up against weird scenarios. 3 Veiler, 3 Nib, and 3 Gamma and a Driver. So Nib is probably the most insane hand trap in the format at the moment, but only when it's paired with another. So any one of these plus Nib is insane to draw. Light hand traps are really good in this deck because you need to put lights in the grave, summon your Chaos Ruler back, and also your Baby Dragons, and also for Chaos Space Storm, which we'll cover too. So yeah, I just feel these are the best hand traps to play at the minute. Onto the spells, so 3 Chaos Space, 3 Quick Launch, 3 E-Tail, and 1-for-1. These are insane cards, to be honest. All of them are versions of full combo. Yeah, you're always happy to see any one of these.
This whole deck's like 1 card start here.
Sorry?
This whole deck's like 1 card start.
Yeah, literally. It's that's the point of the deck. You play 60 cards, so you need to see like the big players, and these will come in the form of power spells. Then just the Dragon Brick spells, Ravine, Set to Launch, and Basil. Can't play these. Foolish, just another copy of Water Enchantress. Also has other applications in this deck. Obviously sending Snow, sending Abzeratus, you can search your Rocket Tracer, both really good applications for it. And Destroyer as well.
Unofficial Brave card.
Yeah, exactly. Then officially Brave cards, 3 Riot, 1 Adventure, and 1 Draco. These cards are insane. Not much to be said about them. You all know what they do.
Do you ever think about playing 2 Fate Points? I've seen a few lists that are doing things like that.
Yeah, so if you're getting to the grind game, then yeah, obviously 2 Fateful does help. But I feel like if you get to a grind game, then you're probably losing at that point anyway. So yeah, I only feel like the 1 is necessary. And then just to have the players go through or stop your plays, you've got 3 drop and a cold bite. Insane cards, not much to say. That's it for the main. So 60 cards. Onto the extra. For 1s, we've got 1 Striker, 1 Pisty. usually this is kind of like a second copy of Strike Dragon in normal Dragon Link decks, but you actually use this effect a lot at the moment in this version of the deck. So yeah, this is insane at the moment. The 2s, we've got Rom, Hulk, Masquerena. You kind of have to play this at the moment because your end board kind of does just lose to a set Albaz. So you try and end on this in sort of all your combos, just so that you don't lose to that facet of the game.
Like game 2 and 3, yeah.
Well, to be honest, I usually end on this game 1. Like blind, and then obviously if I'm not playing against Despia or whatever, then it depends on the board. But yeah, I always try and make this blind game 1. This is it for the Link 2s, by the way. You'll notice I'm not playing Hieratic Seal with Spheres. I just don't make it in the deck. It doesn't come up enough to warrant a space, and the extra deck space is really tight. So yeah, I just don't feel like it's needed. Obviously,
to make an item and what seals.
Well, to be honest, in that spot in the combo, you'll usually summon in either Borrowland or Appaloosa instead of Seal. Because obviously Seal has to be in the top extra deck space, sorry, to actually get its effect. And the arrows come up a lot, so yeah, you do need to use that space for Borrowland or Appaloosa, really. I haven't missed it since I've cut it. Freeze, play Unicorns for IP and Link Climbing, and Triple Burst. This is just for the arrows for PC players. Access code, OTK people, insane. Appaloosa. So a lot of the times you're trying to end on this rather than Borrowland, because just blind going first is better, like a 3-mat Appaloosa. Because a lot of decks can quite easily out Borrowland. So yeah, you've got to be careful with summoning that against anyone. So that's why I feel like Appaloosa warrants a slot in the extra deck. You make it like Borrowland, card's insane.
It's really like breathe the new lease of life into this deck, I think.
Yeah, definitely. It changed the direction of the deck a lot. So prior to this coming out, you were ending on Seal, Flow, and like maybe a DPE. But this allows you to swap this for the Seal, and also end on having milled off Chaos Ruler or even a Hot Red. So yeah, this card's insane. One Shooting Riser just for part of the combo. One Chaos Ruler, card's insane in this deck. Such as your hand trap, gets you into your dragon cards, smells your adventure cards. This deck has a better Chaos Ruler than I think any other deck. So that's why I liked the idea of the punk cards in this deck. But like I say, after having tested them, I think I am going to end up cutting them. But this card will always be insane in Dragon. Savage, not much to say, just a big negate. Part of your own board a lot of the time. Hot Red, card's insane at the moment. You beat chain blocks, helps you beat Droplet and sometimes Droplet, but always Dark Ruler. If you're able to send the Basil Rose Shoot, set the Basil Rose Shoot and end on this. But a lot of times people will end up sending a spell off Droplet, so it doesn't come up, but it can come up for it. And then Flow's insane, not much to say there. And for the side deck, I play 3 draw. It's a really strong hand trap against the decks that it's strong against, but I feel like there's too many decks at the moment where it just doesn't hit enough, so I don't think it warrants a slot in the main. But when you do slot it in, when you see it, you're happy to see it. 2 Token Collector. You can get away with just siding 1 because you can send it off Shooting Riser, yeah. But I like having 2 just because
Drawing is not bad.
Yeah, drawing it is pretty good. Into the matchups that it's good against, so I'm always happy to see it. You can always link it off as well. Amorphous Sloth. This card I'm kind of iffy about. I only really tend to bring it in against Despia. Yeah, not much to say on the card. 3 Twin. So yeah, just back row removal. You've got a lot of good discards in the deck as well. 3 evenly. Again, going second. It's insane. There's a lot of decks don't end on Omni-Negates anymore. Stuff like Desperate and Sword Soul. So if you're able to resolve this against those decks, you're probably going to win. And then 3 Anti-Spell.
Nathan's favourite card?
Yeah, it's probably the best going first card available at the moment. Stuns out a lot of decks. Instills a lot of wins for you. So yeah, that's the deck, not much to say on it. 60 cards main. So yeah, that was the profile, guys. I have made one change from the tournament, which was I put the Masquerader back in for the Spheres, but I haven't changed my side deck because I've realised that I've got an Amorphous Sloth in there that shouldn't be there because you can't summon it from Seal. So that slot can be anything. Can be Feather Duster, can be a third Token Collector.
Reboot or something.
Yeah, or a reboot. Yeah, just any broken one of you can think of. But yeah, that was the deck. Hope you like it. And cheers, guys.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And that.